Hello, my name is Tabetha Ray, and I am back with another video. So in this video, I am going to be talking about why is your hair thinning. So I'm going to be giving you one reason, and this is big. So just listen up. Have you been experiencing yes. So have you been experiencing dizziness, okay, frequent headaches, lack of energy, motivation, blurred vision, and so on? It's having to do with health. And now the hair. Have you been experiencing thinning of the hair, dryness, brittle? Well, I'm going to tell you. And that, my friends, is your sodium intake. How much sodium are you consuming daily? Yes, this is important because I too experienced the same thing, but I was not aware of it at the time. This was many years ago. I was not aware. My health was not bad, but it needed some help. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best. I was someone who enjoyed consuming chips, kind of daily. And chips contains a lot of sodium. One day I got up and all of a sudden my vision was blurry and I felt lightheaded. Next thing I know, I was in the bathroom throwing up. I told myself that I am not going to eat any more chips. Because you just know one of the last things you ate was probably the reason. I blame the chips. Not knowing that that was the reason. So I was saying, I'm going to be done eating chips. So when I stopped, I noticed that the headaches will lessen, and I didn't have another episode like that. Still didn't know that the sodium was the problem. So let's forward to the present. Now this was like about 4 or 5 months ago. I know a girl named Mira. She came to me and I became kind of like her hair coach and whatnot. She came to me for like some hair advice and whatnot. She was having problems with thinning of the hair, dryness, and so on. But that was not the only problem. She was someone who had frequent headaches too. I started looking up and doing my own research on some of the things that she was struggling with. And long and behold, I came across sodium. Then it brought me back to the past. And I was like, that was the reason. So after digging in and doing some research, I told Mira about how she needed to cut back on her sodium, because she is someone who enjoys, she is someone who basically loves sodium. She consumes this on a daily basis. So I told him that she needed to cut back on sodium. or just stop altogether. Now you don't have to necessarily cut out sodium completely, but just cut back. Once she did that, she started feeling a ton better, and she noticed a huge difference in her hair. And so I've been helping her since. So what does sodium do to your hair? Well, sodium can cause buildup of salt or sodium to the hair follicles. And what that does, it prevents hair circulation. So it prevents the hair from circulating. Not enough oxygen. Okay. Blood flow. This is why people wonder why certain areas of the scalp, when that doesn't grow anymore, because there's not enough circulation going on in that area. And this is sort of what the sodium does. It stops the blood flow, the circulation. Therefore, you're not getting enough nutrients and things that you provide your hair. You're not reaping those benefits because of that reason alone. And so, by you not reaping those benefits, your hair then becomes lifeless, dry, brittle, and it starts to thin. And then you don't really know why. And you can have all the best products in the world, but it still will not make a difference if you are not prioritizing your health as well. Your health has to be a priority too, just like your hair. Both need to coexist. Both need to be in sync with each other. So yes. And also, too much sodium can dehydrate you on the inside. This is why your hair is dry. This is why you have a lack of energy and motivation, blurred vision, and it helps that you're not drinking enough water. A lot of us don't get enough water as it is, so when you are consuming a lot of sodium, this is where the lack of energy comes from, and this is where the dryness and brittle hair comes from, and this is where the thinning comes from. So guys, please pay attention to how much sodium that you are taking in on a daily basis, and you will be fine. Some of the things to look out for that is high in sodium is pizzas, the crackers, peanuts, peanut butter, Hot Pockets, things of that nature. Just look at the ingredients, look at the sodium content, and just determine what is good is not. I'm not telling you to just stop altogether. I'm just telling you to cut back, because it will be better for you, especially if you're going through things like energy and dizzy spells and headaches. Then it's time for you to cut out sodium if that's the reason. Let me know if that's the case, and let me know if it works for you.